It's been a while since I've done a video. It's been actually a week since I've filmed. Today we're bringing the Tesla out again. It always seems like whenever I'm making a video, it's always when I take the Tesla out. Before I continue talking, I'm gonna see you guys at Starbucks, get some caffeine. I'll explain why later. Just updated our software, and I don't know what this is about. Sorry for the glare. Sorry for this glare right here. This will be really useful, the priority Bluetooth device. When we take the family out, for some reason, the parent always has her Bluetooth on, and the car always connects to her first. What literally happened there was the car connected to my phone because it's on my profile. So I'm guessing that already kicked in the priority Bluetooth device. Just got my coffee. Actually went in the store and ordered because I couldn't find it on the menu. I come out, and then this guy just has me parking right next to me, which makes no sense at all. The whole parking lot is empty and he chooses one spot right beside me. I actually ordered in store because I couldn't find the actual vanilla latte in the app. I went in and I asked them, and I was told I had to order just a basic latte, not even a vanilla latte, just a basic latte. Put all the necessary ingredients in there, and truthfully, I don't know what they put in the vanilla latte, so technically speaking, me asking that didn't really do any good for me. Now that I've got the coffee, it's because when I woke up this morning, I felt really dizzy. I woke once at 7, tried going back to sleep again for 2 hours, but it didn't work out at all. When I sat up, I felt like borderline fainting, and it's been like that for roughly 2 hours now. I'm feeling a little bit better now. Maybe it's because I've eaten a little bit of stuff, had a cup of hot water. Now I got the coffee. I went super light. Vanilla latte is one of the lightest, if not the lightest, coffee I can think of. Not straight black. I feel like if I have too much coffee, it's gonna just send me crashing. I just got a vanilla latte just to kick myself out of it, and I just want to see how it goes. Without further ado, I will see you guys at Santana Row. Now, this is one reason I don't like the Tesla. I didn't know that the box slid all the way there. I'm hoping the camera doesn't fall. It's gonna take an hour and 5 minutes to charge. This is the biggest reason I don't like a Tesla with a internal combustion engine vehicle like the Miata or the RX. It takes about 10 minutes to gas up or to fully fuel up your tank. 5 minutes if, say, you're at half tank. Now I have to, okay, it just went down to 40 minutes, but I'm gonna have to spend 40 minutes sitting here waiting for the car to charge. If you say were running an online business, that maybe wouldn't affect you at all, given, and it basically ranges from between 45 minutes to an hour, because right now the time is kind of fluctuating between 40 and an hour 5 minutes. If say you run an online business, that may not affect you by much. You could be doing work when you charge, or you could be taking a nap, which I should probably be doing. I'm still feeling a little dizzy. Someone like me, I don't like waiting that long to charge or do whatever. This to me is kind of iffy. At the same time, I could be making videos, I could go down and get a coffee, but today, since I already got a Starbucks, another reason why I came to charge the car today is because I actually I just feel like my grandma is complete crap today. I'm returning the Anchor power bank, and primary reason for doing so is because charging is fine. Again, the 11 Pro Max battery is roughly 4,000 milliamps. Specifically, I think it's 3,969. I'm not too sure about that. I may be a few numbers off. To recharge that entire brick takes 10 hours to recharge. I'm not down for it. So I ended up ordering the 10,000 milliamp power bank instead, because that one takes half the time. I think if I remember correctly, that one takes about, I'm an hour off, but it's either 4.7 hours or 5.7 hours. Much better than 20,000 milliamp with 10 hours to recharge. After this, I'm gonna use up some more charge to charge up my phone, because I'm recording in 4K 60 right now, and then I'm gonna box up the whole thing because I have everything. I do have to find the receipt though, so I'm gonna have to dig up the receipt in my email, go down to return the charging block. That's essentially back to Tesla. Charging is the biggest hassle. Second one, the base model really just drains battery incredibly fast. If you're running the AC at anywhere between 3 and 5, I think. Yeah, 3 and 5. If you're fluctuating between 70 and 80 miles per hour, the battery just tanks. I don't know why. Because of that reason, I'd much rather drive a gas combustion vehicle. I guess it is more expensive, just a tad bit, but it makes life so much easier. Again, but that's if you don't have an online business. If you're just like the ordinary individual, then a gas vehicle is much more convenient, because to me it doesn't matter if you're charging at home. If you take it on, say, a long road trip, one of those at-home chargers that charge much slower than a supercharger won't do you much. It's not gonna charge you up fully with one night of sleep. Now, that night, when we were at the hotel, we got to the hotel at 89%, and we finished charging in 2 hours from 89 up to 100. When we left the hotel, the next morning, it was at 99%. That's my two, I guess, pet peeves about Tesla, but other than that, I love the acceleration. Assuming that there's no cars ahead of me, because otherwise I can't do pedal to the floor. All right, let's go. This is pedal to the floor. I'm already doing highway speeds right before I even get on the on-ramp, which to me is still crazy to this day. But other than that, and again, another point of my video is that's why I don't find a point to driving fast anymore. I love the fact you can floor it from the get-go. So I'm just getting on the expressway right now. Usually with a gas vehicle, I have to wait until it warms up, right? But with electric, I'm at full throttle right now. I don't have to wait for it to warm up. With the Miata or the RX, I have to wait for the car to warm up for at least 5-10 minutes. Tesla, not necessary. There's no need to warm up the battery. It's pretty much up and ready to go when you unlock the car. As soon as you unlock the car turns on by itself. A Tesla has the fastest acceleration as a production vehicle. A few years ago, I don't remember how long it was, but at Shift Sector, a Tesla beat a Bugatti off launch. ICE vehicles can never do unless you're on a lease and don't care about destroying the engine by not, properly breaking it in, which I do. I did that for the two Lexuses that I had. Other than that, I would still take an ICE vehicle over a Tesla any day, even though the acceleration isn't as quick. At the same time, if I wanted quick acceleration, then I guess I would have to take the hour-long supercharging trade-off. With that being said, I will see you guys in a bit. Really weird here. I'm still at 50 minutes, and for some reason, about 2 minutes ago, this went all the way from 143 down to like 20, and then shot back up to 140. With 41%, and I still have 50 minutes left. I don't know. To me, that's kind of weird. I've never seen it like this before. At 41%, it shouldn't be 50 minutes remaining. That, to me, is kind of weird. Usually, charging speed is over 200 miles per hour, if I remember it correctly. This is kind of weird. I'll be in the car, I guess, for the most part. Or at least I should be. So, I guess I'm gonna keep a close eye on it, because if it's charging really slow, I might switch to another charger. It's kind of off. See, it's fluctuating right now. And it's telling me I have 40 minutes left, but it should not be at 47. It should still be up at, just jumped back up to 140. I think it should be way higher than that, to be honest. Because if this is the case, then I might be stuck here for a while. Alright, I guess I'm just talking out of my butt here, but I just looked it up. As you can see, the Tesla supercharger average charging speed. And it says, charges up to 150 kilowatts of power distributed between two cars with a maximum of 150 kilowatt per car. Depending on the version, it takes about 20 minutes to charge up to 50%. I don't know about that. I've been sitting here for a good 10-15 minutes already, and it's at 45. And then it takes another 40 minutes to charge up to 80%, and I'm guessing another 20 and a half an hour to charge up to 90. We have our battery set to charge up to 90%, so I legit could be here for a while. I don't remember being at 50 minutes at 45%. I have my mask on because I wanted to see if anyone was also noticing any kind of difference in current flow. There's two Teslas parked on this same side along the wall. One, the driver's not there. Second Tesla, I think he was on FaceTime or something. He had his phone up like this. So I'm guessing he was on FaceTime with someone, so it would have been really awkward for me to just, interrupt his phone call. If he was watching a video, I don't know why anyone would want to watch it in portrait mode. It's whatever though. Only reason I'm rushing is because GameStop opens at 12 p.m. I'm trying to pick up Watch Dogs Legions for anyone who plays Watch Dogs or who games. I've played since the first Watch Dogs. I played the second one. Now the third one has finally came out, and release date was actually today. So at around noontime, I'm gonna have to call in, see if the two GameStops near my house have any in stock. I missed the pre-order window. By the time I fully decided I wanted to get a copy, pre-order for in-store pickup on the website was grayed out, and the only option was to have them ship it to my house. Issue is, whenever something gets shipped to my house, It's always random throughout the day. We can get a package delivered to our house at 2 p.m. The latest 7 p.m. and I'm not trying to wait that long for a package. Instead of, doing that, I'm just gonna go in person and just see if I can, pick up a copy. At this point, I'm low-key thinking about switching charging stations because I'm finally at 51%. It's giving me 30 minutes remaining. Just now, again, it went down to 45 miles per hour. About 30 seconds ago, it was charging at around like 147. In fact, right now it just jumped back up to 143, 142. So it's fluctuating between here. Literally 5 seconds ago, it was at like 40. I may or may not do it. I'm really thinking of considering it because right now it's giving me 40 minutes remaining, which should not be the case. Man, I hate this stupid glare. You can't adjust it, but I'm guessing 21A is already at max. I don't know what the A stands for, so I'm not gonna try to talk about it. 52%, 40 minutes, and we're at 142 miles per hour still. Now that we're at 54%, now that I think about it, it does make sense because when I come here to charge between 30 to 35%, it does say 45 minutes remaining. So at 54%, it's still kind of off. I feel like charging current isn't as high. It's at 122 right now. So drop back down from 140. Sounds right, but it sounds wrong at the same time. 55%, it shouldn't be as low as 40. It just hopped down to 35 minutes. So it fluctuates between 30 and 40 minutes, even 45 at times when I'm at 55%. It's already 11:40. I'm probably going to be here until after 12. I already know that for a fact. Usually when the car gets to about 80%, time remaining says 20, but I always add another 5-10 minutes on top of that. The charging rate also goes down, which means, and it just drops back down to 45 miles per hour again. Man, I don't know. I'm probably going to be here for another 20 minutes at least after the car gets to 80%. This is going to be a pain. I just changed and I'm getting 250 now. That charge over there was screwing me over. I actually asked this really nice lady to charge her current flow, and she said she was getting 200 in her X, and I was like, wait, what? I'm gonna step out of the car. So now I've actually changed over to this charging station right here. Used to be over there in that single one, but now I'm over here, and now I'm getting 230-ish, or actually 240, which is so much better, and I should have went with intuition and gut instinct. Now I'm on track, and I should be out of here in about half an hour. So I'm at 69%, 20 minutes. Yeah, I should be, half an hour. Yeah, finally. Got 7 minutes to go, so I'm glad I switched over because I would have been stuck there at maybe like 70% still. Waiting for this to charge. I'm gonna unplug my phone actually after this because I'm at 90%. Wait for the car to get done charging. Head down to Best Buy, return the battery bank, and then I just called up a GameStop that's kind of close to my house. One GameStop said they only have enough copies for pre-orders, but then the other location said they have enough for non-pre-orders. Gonna hopefully rush back home, haul out to the GameStop, pick up a copy. I will see you guys later. Well, that was an adventure. Got by a charger, but it's all good. We actually came back to swap cars. I didn't want to take the Tesla out. We are in the Miata, and every single time, this is basically what I have to deal with. You see how much clearance I have there? And then now no, you can't really see it. Huh, that sucks, but let me see if I can adjust the mirror a little bit. No, I can't, but I don't have a lot of clearance up between the bush, which is somewhere over here, I think, and here. That's what I always have to deal with, but it's all good. I worked at a dealership for a year for a reason. Just picked up the game, and actually, so I had to drive by Homestead from Lawrence to get here, and little did I know there would be an invisible pothole, and I literally did not see it. I just drove over, and before I knew it, my front right wheel just took a massive dump in the pothole. I didn't see it at all for some odd reason. I guess I just didn't feel courteous enough to say that there was a little dip there. I hope my front wheel is all right. Three out of 4 of my rims are already bent. Because of that, I'm constantly losing air. Got the game, gonna go pick up lunch now. Gonna get Taco Bell. With that being said, hope you all had a nice Thursday, and I will see you guys later.